Alright, I want to do another video here. I want to talk about why I hired a coach and what you can expect when hiring a coach, and just all aspects of kind of hiring a coach to prep for a competition. So I've been competing in strongman for going on a year and a half. I've done 4 competitions, prepping myself, doing a pretty good job at it. I got first place at 2 competitions, second place at my other 2 competitions that I've done. I kind of know about programming. I know how to linearly progress. I know how to do waves. I know how to ebb and flow training so that you can achieve max potential strength at the end of a training cycle. So I know how to do all that stuff. But when I decided to do nationals, I was torn between, I wrote out probably 3 different training plans to peak for nationals, and was going to do it all myself. I started running one actually like 9 months out, more bodybuilding focused and stuff like that. But I finally decided I was going to hire a coach, and I was recommended Anthony Deal, one of the guys I competed against in 2 of the competitions. He had him as a coach, said he really liked him, recommended him. So I looked him up on Instagram, started following him for a while, kind of got to know more about him. He posts a lot, kind of got to know about him, what he was about, before I just went and paid somebody money to coach me. So I agreed with I agreed with his thought process, with his value system coming across on Instagram, and what I thought about him. So I reached out to him, and I got him hired as a coach 7 months out from the competition. And I wanted to hire a coach that far out. Typically, I know a lot of people will hire a coach, say 12 weeks out from a competition, just to peak them for a comp. But I wanted to hire a coach a long ways out from a competition, so it's somebody who don't know me that I hired, and I wanted them to be able to watch me, to watch my lifts, to watch how I do things, to get to kind of know my movement patterns, to get to know, to kind of get to know me, and just be able to watch me for a while. Because you need to know those things as a coach. I know that just from knowing what I know. You need to know. It's easy to set up a program for somebody to peak for a certain set of events or a contest on paper. But each person is different with their strengths, with their weaknesses, with their schedules, stuff like that. So I knew it would be a lot easier for him to get me farther along the sooner he's seen me and watched me for several months before we hit the peaking phase. But one of the biggest reasons I reached out to a coach is just to take that burden off of me for doing my own programming. I'm very militant. I take orders and I execute them. So I knew when hiring a coach, if the coach prescribes the plan, I will do it no matter what. Especially, I'm paying you. So I'm doing the plan. I'm getting in every rep, every set, I'm doing everything that you tell me to do, which makes it easy because I'm not telling myself to do it. I'm not having to second guess myself or anything like that. I hired my coach to do all the thinking and stuff for me. So all I have to do is show up, execute the workout each and every day. Each day, execute the workout. Also hired a coach because I honestly believed at the stage that I'm at, with knowing what I know about programming and knowing what I know about me and the way I like to push my body and training and stuff like that, I honestly believe that he could keep me healthier leading into this contest than I could keep myself. I very much so love to push myself to absolute limits. And sometimes that's when I don't need to. There's times you need to do that when it's time to peak and hit certain things that you need to hit so that you're on target. But I'll do that a lot in training when I don't need to, and it pushes my body. And I've had a few setbacks along the way when programming for myself because of that. And I honestly believed that he would keep me healthier going into this competition. So he took a whole lot off my mind with me not having to do my own programming. I believed he was going to keep me healthier. And then I had somebody there in my corner. I mean, watching my movement patterns, watching my training. It wasn't just me. Rev it up, bud, rev it up. It wasn't just me watching it, he got to watch it, and he got to look and see when I was doing something, like moving between a keg and a sandbag or whatever, and he's like, you can do this better, you can do this faster if you would do this. And that extra set of eyes on your training is crucial. I mean, it is crucial. I wasn't sure about hiring an online coach. I'm more of an in-person, hands-on kind of guy. But I didn't have anybody around here that I wanted to hire. There wasn't nobody close. There wasn't anybody around here that knowed as much or more than I do about the sport of strongman, training for it, prepping for it, peaking for it. So like I said, I reached out to Anthony Deal after watching him for a month or two there, and seemed like we was going to jive, so I reached out to him, and I got him hired. And now I'm sitting, 7 days out from the competition. I feel great. I have hit numbers that I've never hit before. I'm stronger than I've ever been. I started this prep with him 7 months ago. I'm 12 pounds lighter than I was when I started this prep. I didn't let him do my nutrition. I should have. I believe that I would even be stronger and further along if I would have hired him to do my nutrition too. But I just hired him to do my programming for strength. I did my own nutrition, and I mean, my way of doing nutrition has worked for me in the past, just like my strength training has. But I didn't want to pay for the strength and the nutrition. I'm a working man down here in rural Missouri. Work for a living, wife and 3 kids. I don't have endless supply of money, just like nobody else does. So I had about, $1,500 or $2,000 set back, and I decided, I was like, you know what, I can hire a coach for the next 7 months and that'll pay for that. So that's what I did. So hiring a coach works out. It worked out for me. The biggest deal I see and have seen online and stuff is I see people talking about they You know, they didn't do the full plan their coach gave them, or they missed this day, or they skipped this or that. And I don't understand that. That don't resonate with me at all. I'm like, I paid my coach to give me a plan to do. It's up to me to do the plan. If I don't do the plan, then I paid him to write me a plan for what? So if you're going to hire a coach, be serious. Do what your coach tells you to do. I went through this whole process. I mean, the whole process. I started out obviously on fire like everybody else does. The first 3, 4, 5 weeks on fire. And then we changed blocks and got new exercises. And after about 2 or 3 weeks of that, I was tired of it. But it wasn't changing. I didn't message my coach and say I want to do something different. I want to blah, blah, blah. I was progressing still on what he had me doing. Did I like doing it? Did I like the time and the effort that it was required to do some of the stuff I had to do? No. But that's all part of it. There's an end goal in mind, and you have to execute the work and the training up front to reach the goal. So don't complain or think your coach needs to cater to what you want to do. You hired a coach for a reason, because you know less than he does. He has done way more in the sport than I have. He has achieved more than I have. He has a better track record than me. So I just put the training in his hands, and I kept my militant mindset of, he wrote the plan, it's on the paper, this is what I have to do today. Every rep, every set, skip nothing. Because every rep and every set gets me that much closer to my goal. And that's what I did. I did 201 workouts under my coach. And I did not miss one session. I did not miss one set or one rep. I did every single exercise every day that he told me to do it. Is there days that we had to switch training days because something came up at work or this or that? Yes, but in the week given, every workout, every rep, every set got done, it got accomplished. And that's the way it should be. You hired the coach to give you the plan, do the plan. I don't have this mindset, you know, where people come into the gym and they're like, oh, I'm not feeling it today. It just ain't there. And 2 exercises into their workout, they leave. It's not there today. They go home and they scrap the rest of the day, the rest of the workout. That don't even resonate. Have I felt like that? Yep. Has that crossed my mind? Yep. Is that something I would do? No. I can't go home mid-workout or skip a workout that's scheduled for that week and just skip it. I can't go to bed at night. I can't live with myself knowing that I was supposed to do that. And I paid a guy to tell me to do that. And then you skip it. What'd you pay him for? Anyways, hiring a coach worked out. It was all online. If there was any downfall to the online coaching process, it's that I'm more of a hands-on physical type of person. I would have liked to, in person would be better. quicker, immediate feedback, personality to personality. You get a little bit of that online, but there's nothing like, in person. But in this digital world that we live in, and with the resources that we got, online, the online coaching experience for me, it worked out. I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's a good thing. I got to hire somebody way smarter than me, way more knowledgeable, way more accomplished than me, that I've never even met personally. But I got to grab from his wisdom, from his arsenal, and I got him to apply his thought process, what he thought would be best for me after watching me for several months, to peak me for this contest for a certain set of events. And I would have never got that if it wasn't for online coaching, because I would have never came across Anthony Deal. So that's that. I think online coaching's a good deal. I'm glad I hired a coach for this prep. I'm not one to say that you need a coach, maybe all year round. If you're like me and you have knowledge in the sport, you have knowledge in programming, progressions, and stuff like that, in an off season, you can take care of your off season. I believe that. You can progress, get stronger, beef up. But when you get 16, 20 weeks out from a comp, I'm under the impression it's best to hire a coach to get that second set of eyes on your training, not just your own eyes, not just bros at the gym, but somebody that's actually getting video footage of your training, of what you're working on, and that can give you that feedback, that can write your plan, that takes the headache off of you for having a program for yourself. So that's that. Appreciate you watching the video. I know this got a little long, but just wanted to share the online coaching experience that I had, and I think everybody could benefit from hiring a coach. If you are serious about your training, if you're in competition prep, if you're trying to achieve a new level, to go to a next level, you can't do that on your own. You have to have a coach. You have to have someone in your corner, and that second set of eyes, there's just things that you need. So thanks for watching.